Depp just sussing it out. Gets the headshot through the wall. Spike will go off, and Bazzi will just hold on to the Vandal as we get tied up at 3-3. Excellently done. I mean, 10 being able to win out as hard as he did, given a triple push into B lobby.
And he was late
Very
to
much
react
keeps him
to
in
that.
that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, he was distracted by, Aaron.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, at 10, he's really good on this map. You think back to the LCQ, right? Remember, we got to cast him at the LCQ in 2021, and he was a monster on this map on Killjoy. So, absolutely has great presence of mind to be that lone player oftentimes. So they are going to start a little bit different this time. Spike in the back, a 3-2 setup for Zeta. Going to maybe get aggressive into mid here once again.
Here.
Depp does have that Blade Storm in the back pocket. 10 has his lockdown as well. Wronski did get the no command after dying in the previous round. So a lot of big ults could be invested here. Money's a little bit sideways for GE, so this round pretty important for them, especially on their defender's half on Ascent. This is typically a very defender-sided map, so this round in particular, we would really like to get done, but no push-outs here from GE. So now, Zeta going to start making their way in towards mid.
Fun fact, right now in Pacific, it's 50-50 across the board for Ascent.
That's awesome.
Just glanced at it, 50-50. Depp, again, punishing the AWP. Unscouted, though, is Aaron, but Depp is so quick to turn around as soon as 10 gets taken down. A great response. Two players now out on the site. Depp on the hunt, but it's going to be Sugar 0. Finding Wronski, and they say, oh yeah, we know you got that Odin in Boathouse. We're not even going to try to mess with it this time.
I love this.
And Laz is just waiting for the cutoff.
30 seconds
But, I mean, Bazzi and Moneyette, there's no reason to even try.
Well,
they know that the round is gone. They have to give the lead over.
You see how comfortable Zeta is on this map. I mean, they read this so well.
Can you just get this comfort on a couple
Any other map? On a few other maps,
That'd
please?
be great.
Yeah.
It's like Zeta and Turkish teams on Ascent. They just go hand in hand. Moneyette will find Laz. But given that he's got 4,400 banked before this spike even goes off, I don't think he's going to be sweating too hard about it.
Yeah, I mean, here at Zeta, you can afford to throw some players at this setup. I mean, if you could get that Odin dropped in particular.
Dude, Sugar 0, go for it. TP,
I would.
TP right in the Boathouse.
Why not? Do it. What if they do it? What if they do it here to set up Depp?
Crow double flash right as the ult is coming in. All right, well, this time Bazzi will be able to find it. Spike goes off, and it seems like they don't want to hunt that much more, so they'll just go ahead, continue to bank up, hold on to the two weapons, and GE, now that they lose this lead, want to go ahead and burn a timeout.
Yeah, I like what Zeta's doing. You know, we saw Moneyette get a little bit aggressive early on the flanks. Now Zeta pumps the brakes here. They want to make sure that there's no aggression from GE. They want to make sure that they've got kind of all the information possible on their half of the map before they start making their moves, and they're making great moves. It's a great on-the-fly play call here. And again, it shows that comfort that Laz has on this map as the IGL to say, you know, we know where that Odin is, like you said, just let's get out of here. Let's go over to A. That's going to be the safe spot. You know, at worst, there's maybe one there. They might have known both were there depending on the utility usage, but this is so good to see that Zeta, you know, even after dropping the pistol round, able to recover here very nicely, string 3 rounds together. It's just, it's frustrating to watch them in the early, like, half of every map on the first map they play so far. It's because you know they're capable. You know they're capable more. That's a picture at Binbon, isn't it?
Nice little Binbon drawing.
That's cute.
Very few other Koreans
who have
in this arena with that beard. So.
Yeah, he bought us pies today.
In fact, I would say the answer is there are no other Koreans in this audience or in this studio that have a beard like that. But yes, he did. He bought us some nice Aussie-style meat pies.
Yeah, great.
Off my recommendation.
Wow.
Well, I showed him the place.
I know.
And he was just like, oh, I'll order these and bring them for lunch on one of the broadcast days. He's a man that appreciates good food.
He is. And I appreciate that. Because that means I get free fruit from him every once in a while.
Well, significantly slowed down now. Zeta wary about what GE might have up their sleeve after the timeout. Like this, just slow the pace, see if they push out into you, see what the default looks like.
Spike retrieved.
that the economy is not quite as fully fleshed out as they would enjoy. Extra there with a Spectre.
Still, got that lockdown again from 10. Didn't have to use it in the last round. Didn't get the opportunity to use it, I should say. But here, you know, to me, it looks like they're thinking about trying to cross over potentially, or again, looking for these lurks. But the lurk is actually coming through A main for GE. You have Texture and Monette pushing out. Now, the mid crunch, mid to B, as well as a B main hit here. The smokes are coming out on both sides.
I mean, they're pushing around up through Gelato, but they're going to be too late to catch anybody. Bazzi managed to find one. Down 10 right as he was going to enter into market. And again, the lockdown now going to be out of the equation. Aaron pushing out, finds one. Starting to try to encourage on his position. They managed to do so. Sugar Zero still takes quite a bit of damage, but man, what shots from Ronsky. As Global lose one, but close out the round. The timeout working a treat for them. They'll break the momentum in the win streak here from Zeta and tie us up at 4-4.
Yeah, and all the information in the world here for GE.
Oh, no, okay. No, it's blind. Never mind.
Oh no, he just went for it.
Like, oh, okay, it's off of Sobadar. Nah.
They had to have known at that point, right? With how far out Monette and Texture were pushed out of A main, they know this is coming B, so they're really able to prepare for it. You know, start kind of pre-firing into those angles, start spraying.
I mean, I'd say
set up.
I'd say after the last map, they know it's coming B. Yeah,
everybody knows it's coming B.
We've seen him go A plenty of times so far.
Yes, on this map it has been a lot more A. And speaking of, looks like that might be the attempt here. They're going to try to play right off of this drone aggressive stab.
Players.
Oh boy.
This is the more heavily stacked site. Ronsky though, tagged down to 52. There's the entry and 2 quick kills, and Ronsky snaps on the Depth's head. TP up into heaven from Sugar Zero does catch him off guard a bit, finding 2 kills, bringing this back into a winnable position. Lockdown, however, from Aaron available, and he's in position.
You should run.
It's going to be the attacking lockdown, now matched. Drone, identify Sugar Zero. Yes, still in fact in this spot. Look at the spam through, put some damage down onto him. A Hail Mary shock dart, but it just doesn't go deep enough. A little bit more charge, perhaps would have been able to find it. Sugar Zero in his own smoke, now going to be detained, but it's detained on the opposite side as well. So 1 for 1, we go back to perfectly even standings aside from the HP bars.
It's amazing how that keeps working out.
Oh, turret down.
Turret. Could be everything. Swing out, and yeah, I mean, 10, he's got to clear the turret, he's got to protect the spike, but Bazzi's got a note in, and he just doesn't give him the chance. Bloody on the A site, but Global will come away with another round win, take the lead once more.
This time, Zeta trying to force the issue with a coordinated attack, lead the way with the drone, set up for the TP up onto the top right box. And it works decently well, but a lot of damage is done here as they're busy looking in towards Switch, and that gives Ronsky an opportunity just to lay down serious damage. Able to stabilize, but Batsy clean with this Odin, ready for the repeat from 10. Already ADS there. Gets the easy kill. Now GE starting to stabilize, so
yeah.
I wouldn't have minded seeing potentially a timeout from Zeta there, but
Get out of my way.
just to see if they could maybe squeeze out a little bit more out of this half. Depp is going to go for that Blade Storm. Shorty in the back pocket.
I think if we see GE pick up this round, that's probably when Zeta decides to call it the timeout.
Sure.
Given the record so far on this map, if you don't want GE to be able to get beyond that 6, that 6 and 6 half, it's still not super comfortable, a bit more of a coin flip, but not nearly as bad as an 8-4 once again. Cleared on the alarm bot. Just go ahead and take that back away. Smoke comes across from Monette, cutting off B main.
Yeah, they're wary of another B hit, similar to what we saw a couple rounds ago.
Good knife.
A really good knife. Depp's like, oh man, my blade.
Can't use that.
Not even waiting for any more noise, any contact. The fragment just goes out right off the rip. Now the flash through. Ronsky, does he hit the door switch? No, he does not. Depp in the smoke, and he's just waiting this out patiently. Ronsky finds one, gets the other, swings into tree, gets 3. Doing a damn good RB impression on that KO. Laz tagged, 5 HP remaining versus 3. At this point, it's just time to tuck tail and run. Still does have a good amount of cash. Will be able to buy, but 10 down at 50. Somebody's going to have to spot him.
Aaron's ping landed like right on Laz there towards Gelato. They know exactly what's going on, and he's already watching the angle here as Aaron Gonna see him cross shortly. Yep, got the kill. That's easy.
Biometrics.
And what a hold. Wronski. I mean, we've talked about it before, and there's the timeout as anticipated. So now we have some extra time to talk about it. What a glow up compared to, you know, the initial introduction of Wronski onto the global stage. Wasn't at lock-in, wasn't able to attend that event. Comes out here, has his debut versus T1, and obviously things are rough. Went through some tech issues with his audio, caused that long-ass pause.
Yeah.
But ever,
his fault.
ever since that third map, granted, even though they lost that third map versus T1, they dropped the series, he looked incredible, and then that's just been continuing onward.
Yes.
Versus DRX. Obviously, Moniette stealing the spotlight, but Wronski has continued to look better and better with every single map play.
Oh, he's been phenomenal on the KO. I mean, he does a great job setting up his teammates, setting up texture, setting up whoever it is. His utility is very well placed, and he's found, we've seen this a couple times now, where he finds these cheeky spots that Zeta isn't ready for. And that's good on him in some ways, and it's also concerning for Zeta because they're not, like, their protocols aren't quite in place where on these entries they're not covering every, like, somebody's missing their job on these entries. Because, like, you have to, like basic, like, entry squad tactics, right? It's like first guy looks left, second guy looks right, you know, and that's how you kind of enter.
Yeah.
But sometimes that doesn't happen for Zeta. Sometimes they miss a corner, and that allows Wronski to come up there. And all the credit in the world to Wronski. Puts himself in a phenomenal position and capitalizes perfectly on his situation. Hitting some amazing shots there, too. But yeah, now he's got another no command to have that ult for Batsy as well. Laz sitting on his Hunter's Fury, so dueling Hunter's Furies available. Probably just going to send them when they find a good opportunity. Maybe off of a spot. You know, the position that Batsy's in, sometimes you can hit in towards tree if they push that position. Just maybe play off the turret, try to go for some info in towards B main, use it there. So a lot of options for particularly GE's Batsy to get that Hunter's Furies out, do some damage. No reason to save it. It's almost impossible that 10 gets another lockdown unless 10 has an ace here.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. Get a read here on the timing from Bazzi sending out that shock. Expecting that they're going to start making their way forward. Dep just updrafting, trying to scout out. Rushes forward, turns there. We'll be able to clear it. We'll be able to hit the switch.
There it is.
He's just going to get tucked away. And yeah, Hunter's Fury comes across, answering Hunter's Fury now. Goes out, looking to flush him out of Boathouse, but seems like the tag's just not being found. Texture able to open, finds 10. The push up from Aaron there on ramp. We'll get Dep as well. And now into the meat grinder once again. There's just this Odin situated on the site. Aaron will clean up 3.
All right, I did.
Round 11 going the way of Global, who are yet again now looking to find themselves an 8-4 half victory.
Yeah, now their defense is really
Sorry, it
slow.
was 9-3 last time.
9-3 last time, yeah.
My bad.
That's okay.
A slightly worse half seed.
This is terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sugar
Zero
not a
is
good
just,
look.
yeah, Sugar Zero is just funneled on boats there. I mean, again, you can see that Zeta sometimes just kind of forgets about angles. They kind of really want to try to clear out a point of interest that gets called out early in the round, and it's like all hands are watching that. They need to start working on whoever's coming in, you know, second or third behind the initial attack, whoever it may be, whether it's Dep or whoever, needs to be looking at the other angles, needs to be covering those on these entries for Zeta to try to alleviate some of these issues that they have from time to time. It's not all the time, but you see it from time to time, but texture with that operator in mid, a smoke to cover that. You can see a crunch here, expecting a potential push. I mean, Zeta's so concerned about these lurks from GE, but the funny thing is GE's kind of trying them, but they haven't really mattered. Like, GE's just kind of holding the line.
Dep looking for the push. He's actually going to go towards Wronski, but again, doesn't check the angle. Wronski's spamming out, however. Doesn't get any kills, and that alerts Crow. They will be able to find the kill. Dep as well. Down 1. Push out off heaven. Moniette dead. 2 players now left alive, but with all of the money in the world, seems like they're going to try to fight for this one. And Bassy,
wow.
Again, I mean, I think he's an
Odin main.
He's been pretty pissed after that initial death to Dep. So this time he's been winning out every single fight versus him with his Odin in hand. Push from Aaron, however, goes a bit sideways. Can't get the kill. 10 will get an upgrade. And Bazzy's just sat here waiting to try to catch anybody. There's just too many angles. 10 wraps around, finds the punish, and it's going to be 7-5 at the end of the half.
I mean, Zeta gets a little bit lucky in this round, I think, because Gronsky, again, unnoted in that angle. And, you know, I think there's a dart that came through that drew his crosshair away just enough, but still, it went, you know, because of the great reactions individually from Zeta, it went okay, but they're not kind of doing their due diligence.
Sure. It's another one of those moments where a little bit more discipline from Ronsky would have been able to
yes,
net him potentially 2 kills in that round victory. But 7-5, again, strong defending side from Global, but attack on Pearl, that's where things started to get away from him. See how clean it's going to be on Ascent, whether or not they'll be able to get the pistol this time.
Yeah, I mean, this is, again, a kind of a key thing here for Zeta. They've been able to get 1 pistol out of the 3. It'd be really nice to find this defender side 1, you know, set themselves up for a much better second half. If, as you say, if this is kind of now a 50-50 map here in Pacific, you know, you need that pistol start. Man, Depp looks like he is having a rough day today, even though he started out this map super hot. I've seen his head in his hands a couple times today. It just seems like, you know, the pressure for Zeta is immense right now. I mean, this is them dropping down to near the bottom if they lose this. This is them and DFM being out of one of those top 6 teams that goes to the playoffs. Yep. You know, there's obviously with Masters being in Tokyo, we can talk about it all day, all night, and we will.
Because we can.
Because we can. But I don't know. The pressure is just so strong on Zeta's shoulders. And
yep.
they have in the past, you know, one time they rose to the occasion, but since then, it has been more difficult, if we're just being honest.
Yeah, fair. I mean, Depp, all things considered, you know, obviously, yes, quite a few deaths on Pearl. I'll have to take a glance back at his current statistics here on Ascent, but it's 5-1. Okay, he's 10-10. So oftentimes, you know, he's going in, he's getting these opening kills, but he's being traded. So hasn't been able to get in, get a pick, and then really be able to bail out. But he has been leading the way for Zeta in a lot of these round victories.
Yes, when they win rounds, a lot of times it's because Depp is kicking the door in and doing a great job of it. Now, Zeta, on their defenders half, 47.8%, so 48%, let's call it that, on their defender side. So the better side of the two, because on their attacker side, they're about 39% here on Ascent. So this certainly should go better for Zeta than their attacker side. So all things considered, I don't think that's a bad attacker side at all for Zeta, but again, when I watch Zeta, there's so much potential there, and I want to see those little things get cleaned up, those little problems that need to be addressed in practices that I'm seeing too much crop up week over week.
Sure. Nice and slow, no fast rush pistol round to be found here. Global creep up. Not aware yet that there's no Killjoy util placed here in mid. Should identify that now with how deeply they've been able to push. The wrap around and what a shot. Texture knocked down to 13. Great from Laz.
Jeez.
Yeah. Nice little headshot through the wall.
What an angle. That's crazy good. That's huge now. Now you make that entry so much more difficult for GE.
30 seconds.
Or whatever site they end up going to. Now, drone here to check in towards tree as 3 members begin to push.
Pausing the rotations though. Aaron spotted, and that might have just sold the plot over. Texture, he swings out, perfect timing. We'll be able to still find some value. The tags across, Laz taking Ronsky down low. 10 seconds remaining, the spike needing to be planted. They get into position. With 4 seconds to spare, they will get it down on the ground. 5v4, but HP bars, not great for Texture, as well as Ronsky here. So, Monica with damage could take him down. And there's the first one falling. 10 pushing forward, finds it. Still damage across. Bazzi now at 22. They're trying to get that spam through. Aaron, however, pushes up ramp once again. Finds 2 kills for his trouble. They'll close it out, and Global just continue to win pistols, dropping 1 so far in this series.
Certainly, the pistol team of Pacific.
I mean, what do we call him now? Because we had Exy was the Pistol Prince, but now there's a whole group of
I was
them.
trying to think of this.
Pistol Parliament.
Pistol Kings. Pistol Parliament's not too bad.
I like the alliteration aspect.
Yeah. No. I do actually like that. I do like that.
Most people don't like Parliament.
Well, yeah,
So maybe not that. We'll go like the Parliament, like the old band, I guess.
that's. I don't understand sometimes how I'm the boomer in this casting duo.
Because you just are older than me.
That's all it really is. Like, so you know stuff, like you come up with references that I don't even like think about, and I haven't heard the band name Parliament in quite a while. Now, Paramore, on the other hand, I'm all about them.
Sure. Well, Zeta,
Right here.
barely any investments. For the most part, I should say. As is down to 950. They have that full kit.
It's just really slow here from GE. They're really checking for everything. But yeah, it's a gamble stack.
I mean,
almost.
they're shifting towards B, and look at it. It's
Wide
just
open.
10, and there's no util. He has nothing to place.
It's going to be a tough one for 10, no doubt about it. See if he gets something done with his frenzy, though. Maybe.
I mean, this is where he was able to find multi-kills
30 seconds left.
in the previous game. Finds once, looking for the second, but not even a lick of damage there on a Bazzi plant now going to be coming through. And
Destroyed.
at this point, if you're Zeta, you're thinking about maybe just gathering up somewhere safe.
Die
Die
to
to
that
the spike. Don't
yeah.
give anything else over. Opponent already in a really good spot.
This door makes it a little bit easier, too. You can
That's
just
true.
chill here and wait this out.
If Global get a read, they could break it.
Yeah, I would hope that Global does do that. That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, well, I'll just break the door. They're probably there. Looks like they might push and wrap through, so knife to check.
Check close. Right up against it. The flash. No, they don't have a flash on the ready here, but there's a push in. Aaron will give his life, as does Kronsky. Two members going to be taken down.
Oh.
3 now. And suddenly, this is
Oh my God.
pretty damn good value. As, Munyet trying to play around the timings, ends up getting it with the classic. But in the end, they lose out on quite a minigun.
That works out really well for Zeta. I think GE they're not exactly sure,
30 seconds left.
where Zeta could be, so they have to kind of individually start kind of checking these angles, and when they start blasting through the door, it's a great response from Zeta, just all grouped up.
Yeah.
Mow them down, and that's, huge economic damage done.
I was thinking break the door at a distance.
Yes, me
and
too.
Then kind of poke and prod your way around.
Yes.
Rather than just
Just-
break it and instantly swing.
Here.
You don't need to SWAT team that door. That one you
Yeah.
can just. Oh, that almost with that spray.
It's not Call of Duty that you don't get slow-mo when you breach the doorway.
Is it Max Payne? Where you had that the bullet time
Yeah,
stuff?
I believe so. Haven't played one in a
I haven't played it in
very
a long
time.
time. Yeah. Oh, Depp. Oh my God. This is so dangerous.
He's got to be the front line here. But Fragment's going to force him back, as does the smoke. Drone leading in. Hasn't spotted Sugar Zero. Either way, I think Paranoia disconnect off across on a couple people. Pro finding one, looks for Texture, can't get him. Texture somehow still alive in the fight. Suddenly Sugar Zero coming alive, finding 2 kills. It's a monstrous advantage now here for the side of Zeta. Spike down on the ground, 10. Spotted. Avoid the alarm bot. Narrowly breaks that line of sight. Texture now dead. Aaron only going to be good for 1 more. Zeta, they answer back.
Yeah, solid hold here. Good kind of reaction from Depp to at least get out of dodge. I kind of prefer on most rounds. I don't mind it here since you're, against the bonus. That maybe you have Crow or somebody else there with a little bit of utility. Maybe slow that up a little bit. Slow that attack up from GE just a little bit more. But that's okay. Depp did a good job escaping there. He didn't really take much damage, just a little bit from that fragment. Oh, that poor alarm bot tried to get to Texture, but just couldn't quite get there. He was trying to be the little alarm bot that could, but just quite. Oh my God! Well,
Yeah,
that's everybody.
That's just the
Thank you,
5 minutes of
observers.
rest.
I was actually curious. I'm like, did that get everybody?
It did indeed. Smoke now.
Oh!
God. I mean, yeah, what can you say, Aaron? Just simply unlucky.
Unbelievable.
Beautiful timing there, as they're going to start trying to push up here. Top mid, but 10 also in position. Spotted off those jiggle peaks, and now they got to go the long way around where Laz. Oh, he's looking to do to them what was done to he and his team, what with the Odin.
Yeah, pre-firing that, expecting him to put that corner, and it sets up Depp, but he's only able to get one.
10 though. Swinging out, looks for the stability to take down Bazzi. Cannot, but still puts him on 20 HP. Monyet gets Sugar Zero. Suddenly the A site's open, but Bazzi has the spike, so he's still got a very long way to go.
One enemy remaining.
And now Monyet's dead, so good luck to you, Bazzi, with just the frenzy. Hunter's Fury in hand, but don't think he'll want to pop that in the round. Dart goes out, throw, hidden, gets the shot. Zeta, go ahead, pick up 2 in a row here in the second half. Now we're just 2 away from tying us.
Yeah, this is a solid eco round from Global Esports, but the funny thing is because Zeta is cutting funds with these armor buys, it doesn't do as much damage as you would normally expect. You know, even though they dropped 3 guns out of the hands of Zeta, it's not as big of a deal as it normally would be. So Zeta's quite comfortable with this. They're doing a good job reading the map here. I like the little play that adds to that setup.
Here we get the reveal! He's gonna be taken down. What a team push. We see the first ball.
That was a recon. That was beautiful. The delay on that. So
and on his first one. Lockout going to be burned over here at B. Go ahead and flush everybody out of the site. Picked up as well. Aaron getting as close as he can. It's 10. Going to be darted. Spam coming across. Smoke now. Going out. Sugar Zero tries to fake the TP forward. Whoa. And hasn't seen him. Hasn't caught a look. Now they're perfectly well aware. Just go ahead and triple face. Finding one. Sugar Zero going to be taken down. And here's the Odin! Bazzi gets 3. And suddenly it's Depp. Started things off with a kill. Now needs to finish it with 2 more. Jiggle peek on the corner. Bazzi spotting him. Spike. Still in hand, not planted, needs Monyet to arrive in time, save him with the paranoia, does not connect, a couple shots through, tags him up, the swing on the corner, and Bazzi will get the 4th, and good Lord, Riot, please nerf this gun, I hate it so much.
I can see Mitch Span smiling from wherever he is right now, across the world. I mean, this is just nasty from Bazzi, but
yeah, well.
Depp had a brief moment there when he tapped the spike where he maybe could have got it, but the fake tap was the plan the whole time there for Bazzi, and he was ready for Depp to put in that corner. Depp doing a great job, you know, anticipating the position of Monyet, dodging that paranoia. Hexer going to dodge that 0 point. Ult still going to be in hand. They're just going to push through, potentially set up.
Everything pulsing through Sugar Zero. Tucking away here in help. On that dark row, look like Aaron. We'll go ahead and take out the enemy off. Gotta be the one flag.
Give me a huge round of applause for the boys so far. They've been doing amazing. Give yourself a huge round of applause. You guys are amazing today. We love you. Super. 14 points. Let's do this.
How far out he is. This is such good information for them. Start going back to that check tree. We're going to go speed here.
Dark goes across. Takes out to one.
towards 8-10. I don't know everyone's bottom for one over on this side. It doesn't have to because Ben's always, he's always sitting in B8, making this a nuisance angle for GE to get out. So now, switch sides. Great opportunity. Great defenders have. This should be an open. 66% chances. Oh, we saw it. Side thing for the win. There's my map. See, I still got it. I don't even know if I got it right. I shouldn't be so confident in my statistics.
I'm too bad math to tell you what you are. So.
Yes. And I'm not going to look at chat later to see if I was wrong or right. This I can, no retire.
Well, it's fine.
No. Oh.
Here's the drone. Pushes out. There's no one else there. Yeah. Quick catch shot. Oh, what an error. He says, this suck is shut. Walking into the corner. Devin still sensing that the presence is here. Suspicion for the shots. Brodsky has to do nine possible. A 2v5. Flash out.
It's okay, dude. It's okay, dude. You only get us more time with these guys. And you got more time with all of you. We love you. Let's go before you go to the
I mean, this is the tenacious performance from the team, to say the least. Another overtime for the lead. They love to see it. They love to see the fight on both sides. And one yet, there's just not enough time to really move things through. And Zeta able to commit a lot of resources here to make sure that he cannot get that thing down. Again, I don't know if he had enough time either. It was like right at almost the 4 second mark when they started going for it. I'm trying to get stuck in. They got to lose it. Zeta had a well time either way. Come right off because they probably didn't play right. So really well played here on the better side for the Zeta. Just one of that crucial backer side win out for the bottom team. Get this win. Phenomenal moments here. A lot of players matching. Great job across this. Bro starting from live on the better side. That I think is really solid performance across both paths for Zeta. You know, it's really instrumental in some of their paper side wins.
I think Bro, Gary was working a lot of great.
Yes.
That's been one of the players who's throwing a lot of hair.
I'll admit it, I'm one of them.
But this was the majority of the players who sit right here. In fact, once again, what
things. It's crazy how well they're performing this time, especially with Crow and his assists. And not just that, he's actually stepping up with his fragging.
Yeah, I mean, Crow definitely filling a kind of big gap that Zeta's had for a while, but also dead popping off. Again, just about to have the endurance to make sure that he closes that two out to go with that.
And let's not forget how this started on that. It was Global Esports initially in the lead in the Matchday. They lost to 2%. Oh, it's too bad. We kind of wanted to go to each group, hoping that Zeta could really push through and deliver. And then they started to do it. They started to fight back, especially hard in that second half.
Well, you guys were saying, oh, it's so good right now, party, but I would say they still have the
Willie here is really happy about his predictions. It's still 1-1. Okay, we still got one more round to go. But that's it. I mean, Nick is actually a caseless guy who's saying the first half ended off 75 in favor of Global. But it's this really seaside kind of map where you see how Brown's on and lost by both teams. And at the end of it, it just doesn't look like
could be, yeah. I mean, we saw them starting to kind of lack the innovation, the calls that we saw from them. Because, yeah, exactly. They started the defensive side and really looked pretty sturdy. They had some good reads on the situation coming out of the end.
Yeah, that's a lot of these plays with the Global where they actually played it safe. I mean, how back the A-short is, what is that? I mean, offense, he's not quite clear it. Crossy was able to just kind of let it down that triple strike and it back like a ton.
Yeah, and Crossy, I know Cash was talking about it as well. To the little side, to more of the first man here, he's specific, but ever since then, there's been on point. He's made some good individual decisions as well. Now, that's problem of depth. He's showing up once again and with some good ideas from Zeta.
Yeah, we got a really interesting clip on it. We saw, actually even before the game started, we were talking about the fact that our map has been played a million times. You can see some new ideas. Well, here it is. It's the jump in with Jet and dashing all the way inside that open stone, coming out and then comboing that with the silver arrow, get the scan, get the kill, and back out. And as we were saying, Ascent has been played so many times before here with Zeta. Are they going to do anything different? The answer is yes.
Yeah, just hold that one extra set on that box and kind of add a small little curveball where, he's just not ready for it. And then they just keep sending right out to the inside.
I mean, that was like a 4-4.
Towards the end of the set here towards the ZetaDivision, not only are they starting to crank out, they work off of that. And we're talking about they're starting to take that area a little bit quicker, a little bit more confidently all around.
Yeah, it was very impressive to see. I'm so glad we had such a close series too. We started this day off talking about how Zeta may in fact be the weaker team. They still may lose here, but they are really making Global Esports work, and now we're going to go to this.
Yeah, and the real winners here are the two Watchparties, right? We've got Watchparties and the fans. Yeah, both countries, and they're getting their kind of times where, to really celebrate with fellow fans. Now, we have to pick out a player from this map. I mean, it's got to be Dev, right? He's just starting to pop on.
Wait, is that a dab?
Oh, it's a Dev! Yeah, I get it. It's hands. Okay, it's hands. I thought it was mustard.
Yeah, it looks like there's somebody eating a hot dog and they spilled mustard on Dab. I get it. Dab, kind of like Dab. It's too bad they have these like Simpsons arms for that. Quite notice right away.
Yeah, absolutely solid over Global Esports system. I'm putting up the numbers you often want to see on your many duelists like that.
A lot of innovative plays, a lot of aggressive plays where he's able to catch a team by surprise. Times where he actually just as soon as Pierce gets that, it's an easy way to just spray through the smokes, get triple kills on top of triple kills, and you can peek out of box. Yeah, it was great to see, and we had that one of those moves off. You can see him people came in there, got those things, got those kills. Very good.
Okay, well, now it goes back three. Both teams have thrown the game all the way to the end. Now, let's not forget, so far, VC Pacific, Global Esports, and played this map both weeks, right? Week 1 and 2, we played against T1, dominantly will win.
CRX, exactly. Yeah, you're waiting for it. I just knew it was going to come to it. Because they went 11 to 13. And it's such an incredible performance. At times, it's a beautiful setup.
Yeah, I mean, we listen all along. Just take every member.
Yeah, they managed to do it. That's the biggest thing. And if they can say that, actually did. Because they have a lot of mistakes from step or whatever it is. They have these plays, arguments, where they just they're on site. If they were hiding these little corners that Zeta doesn't clear, whether it's because of sense just to cut on the side now, Zeta doesn't provide that with your break that apart. So this is a thing where agent composition is interesting, but also the goalies once they find these little gaps to exploit Zeta's attack.
Yeah, because we were talking about this backstage as well. I mean, so many of Zeta's executions on the site, they just don't clear every corner. Really continuously, right? Yeah, they're kind of dashing, just assuming that the site is sprayed and they're not going to take out from behind it. These are things you can clean up if you want to clear out this series.
Yeah, I think so. It's funny because we're home, so they didn't clear certain sides and still end up taking that position.
But yeah,
I think it's important to note that we're already seeing some new play styles emerging here a lot of sense.
yeah, there is a chance now. One thing I want to note, you brought up Zeta's game against RRQ right there, losing that temper. This is the 10 and still can't carry it to a victory. So the other players really need to step up, obviously.
They really do have to, but that's the other thing that throws in the favor. Because in that match against RRQ, one reason today, he's so awake right now. He's so online to behind a lot of tracks. He doesn't get so if he can do the same thing, okay, the long attendant, everyone else tries to pro as well, he might reach. They might just be able to stand up on the Esports and basically upset all of our predictions.
What would you say? You keep going, man. I'm not this lucky, but yeah, Depp continues that performance, right? And even Bro, let's talk about Bro. We picked out Depp as the MVP. Bro, simply good assist. And now as combination, he's really starting to bring up kind of the average fracking power of Zeta.
Absolutely. You know, a lot of times, you said this earlier as well, starting the show, but we spend a lot of time focusing on the actual best players, the ones that deliver the most craziest plays off, the most kills. But it's important that players who lead beforehand. Play well. I think we've seen here from Zeta, especially in game 2, especially whatever happened in game 2, is that they were able to do that. Yeah, I mean, you saw that exactly. I think it picked up that possession was maybe closer to July. You have last streak which allows them to shoot in the show. You also have this actual alongside that, which was a contact that was flat here go through and going on the long side. A lot of these
Well, it is going to go down to the wire match number 3 between Global Esports and ZetaDivision. Global Esports currently starving for a win in the play here for VCT Pacific. Meanwhile, ZetaDivision, they did get that win against RRQ, but if they want to live up to the reputation of 2022, be the best team of Japan, representatives of Japan, potentially trying to go to Master Tokyo, they got to get this win.
Yeah, it's so important for them. So many Japanese fans watching right now, rooting for Zeta. Zeta have, I think, came back there, but we were fans in now. Before, excuse me, you are now. At the same time, Global Esports does fall down here. They 0-3 as they
Absolutely. Global Esports looking for a little bit more of the flashes going into the sites, going for those most trying to win over the firepower. Meanwhile, Zeta looking for a little bit more angle with that Silva and supporting to the breach. We'll see how these comps work out. Quarterback 3 between Global Esports and ZetaDivision. thumbs up gorilla guys. Thumbs up gorilla guys. Already sitting on great information and then followed up with the Hunter's Trophy as well to get all the spots on the GE. I love the aggression here from Zeta. I love the tempo they're setting. This is what you want to see. You want to see changes of things. You want to see action. You want to see it looks. Like Zeta. That is exactly what we're talking about. You didn't see much of a growth. So far. Really good. He's out of this world right now. I mean, that is just unbelievable from depth to use those gadgets, get out of there safely to 5 HP at the end of it even. And now it's kind of a double pump here for the wrong side. Double back towards the B side. Take out by Pro. Insane. I mean, just insane from that. Just to take full control from in here and just absolutely go bananas. I'm just flabbergasted with the way he's playing here today. That first one a little bit, but that's okay. He's right back there for the second. The nervous crisp. Oh, that fourth one. Clean on top of the box. The timing, the cross, everybody's to the back of it. That folks is why they call him a child. He is insane at times.
Talk all the time about Mr. Ashton. Can't be overly sports. What he's saying in that regard, maybe not quite as wide as far as the genres are concerned. As far as FPS goes, he's been never question.
Just a little bit of Black Friday here. We saw this against the Arabs. Put a lot of pressure as they try to set up for a steady hit. There's the lockdown there for Aaron. They didn't find any that continued, so the one nano. It wasn't there, they weren't able to see the nano, so now they are going to be aggressive. Checking for any bugs. And this guy includes base.
Through that exposure, here we go. Swap over to the broad side. We don't get texture. Maybe it doesn't matter too much. Take a touch back. The open.
able to get into the place on mode. So even if I don't know regardless, that's what kind of things he's making sure that even if Aaron is still working as close, he's able to get through. It's good for them. It's actually good. Forces texture around the spike and move that over being main texture out.
It's a matter of taking this off.
Yes.
It's well ahead where trying to pass a smart block or a draw block.
We need that guy in the house. That's what I mean. When I say G, you say fighting. G-E, 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 fighting. 3, 2, 1. G fighting.
Zeta, they're taking it to 11.
That has been unbelievable. He's only taken 20 out of 85 out. Yeah, he's losing some armor, but he's been winning these fights so fast.
Roll now. Economy in shambles. 6 consecutive rounds. They get themselves into overtime run.
Yeah, I mean, he's only maybe could have stabilized the economy and tried to come through it. And that again, just absolutely insane today. The man could do no wrong. Just blasting on all cylinders. Long range, short range. It doesn't matter. Flamestorm, operator. He is doing it all.
Form back. This is Zeta. This is Zeta.
I know the result didn't go our way. I know we put out a great fight, but sometimes it is just the nature of the game. You win some, lose some. What matters is, I'm glad this happened, and I'm glad all of us are here to see this. There's always going to come up. There's always going to be moments in life where you're going to win or you're going to learn. There's no losing here. And we got 6 more games left, right? We got 6 more games left. Every Watchparty will be bigger and better and amazing. As amazing as this one. I just want to say, Pune, all you guys that showed up to support us, we love you. Thank you so much. G fighting. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. We have a big announcement to make.
So I think the G fighting story continues. As always, thank you so much guys for being here today. The support really matters. I think it picked up momentum in the first game, but second and third map did not go as planned. We are continuing with the program. We had a few announcements. We have someone really special who's going to be performing for us. Karan Kachar in the house. And there's an Easter egg and a surprise for you guys all the way from the Republic of Dominica. Wherever you're hiding, Mr. B unit, please show yourself. Who the fuck it is, huh? So we didn't win, but the games and parties continue, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Enjoy your play. GE Fighting, let's go! For the love of Valorant, let's go, guys! Let's go! I want you guys to show some energy right now. Make some noise! Yo, check it, make some fucking noise for Carl Punch one time! Let's get it!
appreciate our fans.